Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we are doing another episode of the Q&A series. Now, as always, if you have a question that you want to be answered in next week's video, go ahead and throw it down in the comment section below, and I'll answer it next week. So let's go ahead and jump right into these questions here. The first one comes from Mr. McNugget2, and they say, I love clones. You know what? Me too. The next one comes from Lucas Skywalker. This is a more serious question. What are your plans for expanding and growing your channel? So, 2021 is a year where I really want to expand the content that's coming out on my channel, and you should kind of already start to see some of the things that I plan to do to expand it and hopefully grow the channel a little bit. Some of the first things are like little things like this. I got this new backdrop just to try and make these videos look a little bit better. And I'm already starting to put out some more content that I think will kind of fill up my roster in 2021. Videos like the Every Republic Gunship Ever video, which you guys really liked, top 10 Black Series videos, stuff like that. Not exactly that content repeated over and over, but similar types of stuff. And it won't be replacing any content. We're still doing the 2 video reviews a week, action figure reviews a week. But yeah, I just kind of want to push myself a little further in the new year and kind of expand my skills a little bit. So the next question comes from Sabertooth Productions, and they ask, what do Waxer's tally marks mean? And I looked this up. For those who don't know, Waxer is a clone trooper from the Clone Wars. He's got some tally marks on his armor, and I've looked it up. I couldn't find anything specific. I imagine it's either, droids he's blasted, missions he's completed, or the designers from Lucasfilm thought it looked cool. But yeah, that's my best guess at least. Next question comes from Oofer Gang. They ask, what's your least favorite Star Wars character? And I'm not going to pick the low-hanging fruit. There's some characters that everyone kind of dislikes across the board, but I'm going to pick one that has always bothered me, but you don't hear come up very often, Meeber Gascon. And I'm sure a lot of you are going, who? Character from the Clone Wars. And honestly, every moment that he spends on screen is like nails on a chalkboard. He's meant for comic relief. I don't find him funny, and he really ruins the episodes that he's in my opinion. Just an annoying character overall. The final question comes from Captain Rex, and they ask, do you love democracy? And let me tell you, my allegiance is to the Republic, to democracy. So hopefully that answers your question. So last week, I asked you guys a question. I asked, what character would you like to see have a spin-off, either TV series or movie? And I got a couple responses here. The first one comes from Iggy6, and they say, since Tamura's back playing Boba, I'm kind of hoping for a spin-off or mini-series of Old Man Captain Rex and have him appearing in any of the series post-Empire timeline. And I agree, that would be awesome. I mean, we've already seen him a little bit in Rebels, but not a ton. Obviously, I want to see more of him, and I want to see him live action, obviously. And they also say, would be dope to have him have some flashbacks as well. I got a little tongue-tied there. And yeah, like obviously the last season of the Clone Wars, we got I think a ton of emotion from the clone troopers. We really make them sympathetic characters, I think, in that, and it would be nice to kind of see the impact, that the fall of the Republic and the rise of the Empire had on clone troopers. But I will suggest one thing that I think might be even better. Now, bear with me here. It is a sitcom of Captain Rex, Commander Wolf, and Gregor, living it up in their AT-TE, just going on wacky adventures. Okay, anyway, I'll stop. I'll stop. I won't make you cringe anymore. The next response comes from my friend Flying Pencil. He says, Count Dooku. And this is another one as well. We see him in the movie, we see him in the Clone Wars just a little bit, but we don't really know a lot about what's going on. And I definitely would love to see a series either of him as a Jedi being trained by the Jedi, and what led him to leave the Jedi, what led him to that. Or I would also love to see more of like, what is he doing during the Clone Wars? We know that he's got his own agenda. Of course he does. He's a Sith. What exactly has he been doing during the Clone Wars? He's not just sitting behind a desk the whole time, I'll tell you that. So my question for you next week is one that I actually get asked a lot on this channel, and it's, where do I buy figures? So where do you guys buy figures from? I'm curious to see, and I definitely would love to pass that information along to other people. I'd especially love to hear from people who are collectors, overseas, not in America, see where you guys get all your stuff from. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching and leaving comments and interacting and everything. I really love doing this series where I get to talk to you guys and kind of joke around a little bit. So, and if you have any questions that you want to see next week, go ahead and throw them down in the comment section below. And I guess I'll see you later.